Man like Robbie, welcome along to MLR Daily. Leicester have finally decided to turn up. Where's that been all season? Last night, a demolition job of Liverpool. Leicester 3, Liverpool 1. And where's that been? Yeah, where has that been? Did it take for the manager to get sacked, for the fans to criticise the team, for them to finally turn up for a game? And they did do yesterday, big time. I mean, before the game, there was a lot of unhappy fans with placards and stuff like that in support of Ranieri and very heavily criticising the players. The game started, and as I said yesterday, those players were under immense pressure. But to be fair to them, they lived up to the pressure and they took Liverpool apart. 2 goals by Jamie Vardy, an absolute screamer by Drinkwater, and Leicester win the game by 3-1. But the question has to be asked, why haven't they been doing that all season? Why didn't they do that under Ranieri? Why have they waited till now to give us the performance that we used to see last season? Now, could it be that Ranieri was having a negative effect on the team and that the owners vindicated in their decision to get rid of him because they've turned in a performance? Or is it that the fans actually are the ones that have, with their criticism of these players and showing these players that, listen, you ain't in no comfort zone no more. We're not happy with you lot. We want to see you go out there and perform. And then those players have looked on it and thought, you know what, we got to perform for these fans or we're going to really get it. I kind of think it's got a lot to do with that. But whatever it was a great victory for Leicester. Moves them out of the bottom 3 in the table. And, you know, it's one of those results where they can really kick on from. And the owners, who would have been under a lot of pressure yesterday after the sacking of Ranieri, they must have breathed a huge sigh of relief after that game. Liverpool, on the other hand, what is the matter with Liverpool? They are a bipolar football team. They really are. When they play against big teams, no worries. They take it to them, they beat them. They haven't lost to no team in the top 6 this season. But when they play anybody else outside that top 6, whether it be Burnley, Swansea, Leicester, they get destroyed. What's the matter with them? They don't put in the same performance that they put in against those top teams. That is really, really worrying, because that tells you something, that there's something wrong with the mentality of the players at Liverpool. Now, they've got the talent, they've got excellent players, but why is it that they can turn it on against, you know, the top teams, but against teams, I'm saying Leicester are, you know, not one of the top teams and they're the champions, but you know what I mean, Leicester this season have not been playing well. They're in the, you know, bottom half of the table, and look what they've done with Liverpool yesterday. And it's worrying for Liverpool because now, you know, listen, the title's over for Liverpool, as we know, but they're going to struggle to get in the top 4 unless they really turn their form around. I mean, they've only won 1 game so far in 2017, and that was against Tottenham at home, and they played brilliantly in that game. But again, against the lesser teams, they just haven't turned up. And they've got Man United breathing down their neck now. Manchester United only 1 point behind Liverpool now, with a game in hand as well. Arsenal are a point above them, also with a game in hand. And that game on Saturday, Liverpool versus Arsenal, is going to be another mega game at Anfield. They'll probably turn up for that one, right? Unfortunately, as an Arsenal fan, I say they probably will turn up. But it's really not good enough from Liverpool. I mean, their form this season, you know, this year, should I say, 2017, that's like relegation form. You know, knocked out of the FA Cup as well. They really got to get their act together, Liverpool. It's just not good enough at the moment coming from them. And Jurgen Klopp, you know, under a lot of pressure at the moment to really start turning things around, because I would have think the owners would really want them to get into the top 4. So the pressure in one thing yesterday, move from Leicester onto Liverpool in one swoop. Football's incredible. There's also been a lot of rumours going on around Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now, of course, he was the hero at the weekend, scoring those 2 goals to win the League Cup for Manchester United. Lots of rumours going around saying that he may leave because, you know, he wants to find out whether Manchester United are going to have Champions League football. Of course, United want him to sign an extension. Jose Mourinho even telling fans, go and camp out outside his house to encourage him to sign. Zlatan responding yesterday, basically saying that, listen, it's got nothing to do with whether Manchester United get into the Champions League or not. He discounted that completely. and said that, listen, let's wait and see what happens. He's not wanting to commit yet. Of course, he's 35 years of age. There has been the rumours going around that he'd like to finish his career playing in Napoli. But at the moment, Zlatan, you know, he's not saying either way what he's going to do. It'd be a big loss for Man United if he did leave. It'd be great for them if they could get him for another season. Just look at his goal scoring record this year. But Zlatan at the moment not telling people exactly what he's going to do. And finally, Arsene Wenger. Under a lot of pressure at Arsenal, as we know. But apparently he turned down a whopping £30 million a year to go and manage in China, and he's opted to see the season out at Arsenal. £30 million for a manager. That's incredible. I mean, he's already one of the best paid managers in the world on 8.5 million. Imagine that, 30 million, right? Over 3 times what you're getting now. And, you know, there'd be a lot less pressure for him over there in China. I mean, even if there are banners going up, they'd be written in Chinese. We wouldn't be able to know what they're saying, right? So, but £30 million a year. But Arsene Wenger saying, no, I'm going to finish my season at Arsenal. But he's got options. He's got options if it doesn't work out for him at Arsenal. Thanks for watching MLR Daily today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're really encouraged by the amount of people who've been watching the new daily content. We're going to go from strength to strength. So keep subscribing here and keep it locked here on Man Like Robbie.